I haven't been able to focus much lately. My original plan is in absolute tatters. As opposed to staying silent and not facing any conflict, I'm now all buddy-buddy with the school reject club. And then there's Nasser and Naomi as well, and all their issues. At any moment, I feel I'm going to get found out. Trish would certainly beat me senseless. Fang might as well. Definitely Nasser. All this shit happening. I can't even get into my favorite hobby. I don't think I've made a single forum post in 3 days. I stare down at my phone screen and see a sea of threads to post in. And yet, I have nothing to say. Wait, it's already 7? Fuck me, I dragged my feet too much. I sprint the rest of the way to school. Luckily, I'm able to slink into the homeroom without the teacher molesting me for a tardy pass. Classes tick by in the daily slog, and like all things, lunch eventually comes to pass. I grab a packaged lunch from the omnivore line and begin looking for a place to sit. By now, it's foregone conclusion. I already know what happens next.
Anon!
Right on cue. Naomi rushes over, followed by Nasser. I'd rather not deal with her anymore today.
Come on, Anon, let's continue our conversation from earlier. You know, about extracurriculars like the gardening club.
I don't think I have time. I'm way behind in some of my classes already.
You're talking about music, aren't you?
Naomi, please stop memorizing the schedules of the new students.
Sorry, but I did help Anon pick his electives.
Why did I agree to padding out my credit with a new subject? I never thought I'd live to regret zoning her out. Naomi places a finger on her chin for a moment and stares into space. Suddenly, her face lights up.
Wait, don't you share that class with Fang? Why not ask her? I'm sure she'd lend a hand.
I don't know. She's usually very busy with her own work. And I don't want to bother her more than I already do every day.
It can't hurt to ask, though, right? Just a thought. Anyway, will you be joining us for lunch again?
I need to think of something, and fast. Sorry, I already promised Fang I'd be eating with her. Smooth.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you're trying to be better friends with Fang.
Well, hey, this is a welcome surprise.
Right? Actually, she doesn't eat in the cafeteria, does she?
Didn't she tell you? She hangs out with her band in the auditorium.
She's allowed to do that?
I've asked Principal Spears before. He sees no issue with it.
Huh. Anyways, I don't want to keep them waiting.
See you.
Have fun!
Right. Bye. I turn away from the two and leave them behind. Now that I'm in front of the auditorium when it isn't crowded for once, I can get a decent look around the foyer. The walls are as vine-covered as anywhere else in the building, but the ones here have small magenta flowers blooming on them here and there. I suppose there's different kinds of vines. Wouldn't make much sense otherwise. Never really thought about it until now. I open the door enough to see Fang's gang lazing about within. Reed is messing with some box on a table, while Fang and Trish are sitting in the first row of seats, chattering to each other. I put my hand on the door handle and hesitate a bit. Then I pull it open. The squeak of the door echoes through the near-empty auditorium, and immediately all three turn their heads and stare. There's an awkward pause that goes on for just a bit too long. Eventually, Fang calls out from her seat.
What the hell are you doing here, dweeb?
Hiding from Naomi. Fang throws her head back and goes limp on the shitty wooden chair.
Ah, that bitch.
Fang lifts her head back up.
Fine, you can stay.
I go sit a few yards away from Fang and Trish on the theater seat. Reed turns back to that device he was messing with before. Looks like a projector. You don't like Naomi?
What was your first fucking clue? That stupid bitch, acting all high and mighty all the time.
Hey, Fang.
Oh, look at me. I'm super smart and nice to everyone, and everyone likes me, so if you disagree with me, I get the moral high ground no matter what.
Fang lets out some combination of a snort and a sigh.
No different than Nasser. What a couple. Oh, whatever. What was she doing to bother you?
She's been pestering me about every little thing since school started. Granted, she's been a big help in some cases, but geez, she's overbearing sometimes.
Fang?
I'll say, it was sometime in the first semester, she ended up helping me with a major science project. We only had a day to do the whole thing.
You waited until the last day for a major grade?
That doesn't matter. Shut up. Anyways, Naomi insisted on helping me, and I just went along with it. She ended up just bossing me around for 8 hours.
Hey guys, did you forget I'm here too?
Oh, right. What were you talking about, Trish?
Trish pulls a cardboard tube out of her backpack. She pops the top of the tube open and pulls a rolled-up poster out and unfurls it.
This. Ta-da! Our first poster!
VVURM Drama. That's an interesting name, and what's with the date on it?
Trish wants...
We need to have an actual show! Not some dumb school show! We need actual people who matter to show our genius to!
Genius. More like retardation.
I don't know, Trish.
Yeah, I'm with Fang on this one. The glare Trish levels at me was akin to a very dull knife.
You don't even know how good we are. That was simply a practice session. Since you're Nasser's friend too, just know he ruined our first concert. Right, Fang?
Yeah, if he hadn't invited all those cocksuckers.
Still, I think...
It doesn't matter what you think!
Whoa, where did that come from?
Let's drop it for now. My tuna sandwich is getting cold.
Trish grins in victory.
Dude, you got told.
What the fuck am I doing? I'm dead if I out myself whilst outnumbered here. Trish tore at me like she knew I was there. Had to happen eventually. I pray that's not the case. I finally get to opening my omnivore lunch, a BLT, some chicken nuggets, and an orange. I take my first bite of the sandwich and... Are you kidding me? I cram as much of the sandwich into my mouth as I can and close the box. Reed puts the projector in the corner of the room and Trish makes for the exit with Fang. I follow after, cheeks filled with food. Next class is music, that's right. I'll be walking with Fang then. The three all wave each other goodbye, and Fang turns towards our shared class. May as well make some small talk. So, what's your favorite band, Fang?
My favorite band? Huh. Guess it'd be something like the Skinks. Maybe the Fossilies?
Oi, that here's some pretty British taste, yeah? She turns away to hide her snickers.
Shut it. I'm sure your favorite is much better.
I'm into... Oh man, where do I begin? Season 2 and 3 of... Whoa, wait, what am I thinking? I can't just purg out like that. You know, obscure hipster shit. You've probably never heard of them. Fang holds a hand up to her beak.
God, you are such a dweeb.
I flash her the biggest shit-eating grin. Least I don't need a loisence to listen to it.
Oi love and share me tastes to get rallied on. Bit rude, innit?
The two of us banter with each other, with increasingly strong British accents all the way to class. This stupid define a treble clef? I don't know what a treble clef is. I don't care about this shit. It won't ever be useful. Fuck this. Who can I cheat off of? I lean back in my uncomfortable chair, hoping to pop my spine back in place.
Wait, don't you share that class with Fang? Why not ask her? I'm sure she'd lend a hand.
I crane my head, looking for Fang. She's at her own desk. She's filling out her assignment page easily, drumming her fingers on her desk. Almost looks like she's strumming, honestly. And that's another thing. Who the fuck made guitars? Fuck trying to memorize frets or whatever the fuck. Oh shit, she's looking at me now. She tilts her head and taps her sheet. Oh, I respond with an eye roll and finger gun at my temple. My thumb hammer drops and I fake die in my seat. Fang shakes her head, returning to her assignment with a tiny smile, gracing her beak. I look at the papers we need to finish. Fuck me. How the hell are we supposed to finish these by the end of class?
It can't hurt to ask, though, right?
Maybe the Neon Nero had a point. Still, interrupting Fang now might piss her off. Fuck. I'll flip a coin. Heads, I ask Fang for help. Tails, I'll leave her alone. Guess that's that. May as well get it over with. I slink out of my chair and go around to Fang's desk. She jumps in her chair.
How did you get... Don't scare me like that.
Sorry. I look at her work and see she's only a quarter done. Fuck, I hope we have enough time. So, you seem to be capable of deciphering dead languages.
What?
Can you help me with this?
Help you with the assignment?
Yes. I don't get any of this. It's all moon runes to me.
How'd you even join this class?
Only elective that had an open spot, apparently. Even though it's mid-semester and I'm expected to be at the level of everyone that's been here all year. Fang leans her head down and holds her hand on top of her muzzle. I'm guessing that's supposed to be like pinching the bridge of your nose.
Whatever. It's fine if the teacher gives the green light.
It'll be fine.
Fang and I jump several inches.
What are you doing here?
And what's with the costume? Reed is in an overly large inflatable T-Rex costume.
Gotta get a signature for this absent note, man. Anyways, Mr. Django doesn't care about if you use, like, partners and stuff. He just wants the work done.
I see. I didn't know you were also the school mascot, Reed.
There's, like, pockets in here, man. You get to bring a lot of cool stuff. As long as you clean it after.
I'm not even going to bother at this point.
Thanks, Reed.
It's all good, man.
Reed gets up and goes to the teacher's desk in the corner of the room. I turn back to Fang expectantly.
I'm not getting up. Get your crap and sit down already.
Thanks.
Jesus, you suck at this.
No shit. I don't know what half this shit is.
God, they tell you about treble notes in elementary. It's E, G, B, D, F for treble, and G, B, D, F, A for bass.
How the hell do you know any of this?
Anon then realized he is horrendously fucking stupid.
I've been into playing music since pre-K.
Roll with it. So, does it take that long to learn that hard thing? I point at the class's electric guitar.
Nah, I started with piano. I didn't get my first guitar till freshman year.
The piano? Isn't that the hardest one? I have no clue what I'm talking about.
Maybe for some, but I started early and got ahead. My grandma had an old piano she would let me mess around with. She would try to get me to play all kinds of songs. Mostly church stuff because she wanted me to be a little goody two-shoes like she was. It was fun. Then I started taking piano lessons privately because my mom saw that I was interested in it. And in middle school, I joined the band for a while. Only quit because of marching season. I was not wearing a dumb uniform.
Fang gets a strange expression, a mix between a blush and a scowl as she returns back to her snappy attitude.
You done with that yet? It's taking you way too long. Rather have you out of my way.
Cute. I show her my half-finished worksheet. I still don't get this fucking part.
It's literally 3 classifications. It's really easy.
It doesn't list them.
Did you even read the page?
Fang then grabs the paper and points at the top right. In a small box is a list of 3 types: woodwind, brass, and percussion. Oh.
You still need me to help you with this, or do you have it from here?
Of course I have it. I know this shit. It's just 3 categories. Percussion is simple enough. Getting the difference between woodwind and brass is a bit harder. Right, you know your stuff, band stuff. I heard a sigh from Fang.
I can't believe this.
What is it?
Why did you leave your old school?
Where did that come from?
Just wondering, though I think I know the answer.
Why do you care?
You're here for just 2 weeks, and already you've wedged yourself in with my friends.
I didn't really have a choice there, Fang. I just wanted to cruise through this year. I'm not good with friends.
Sorry, just had a feeling. I myself haven't gotten many new friends in a few years. It's like, I make people avoid me. I don't like new people.
That's weird.
Fuck 'em, you know?
Sure.
You act like you have a hard time socializing. I'm not seeing it. Makes me think you didn't leave your school out of necessity, but because you really must have fucked up royally. I know you're kind.
What did Fang mean by that? It all came out of nowhere. I mean, geez. We're talking about how she can't get friends and now wants to know about that? Oh god, I'm getting hot. It's Trish. Trish told Fang and now she knows everything.